Welcome everyone. This video is about a British biological scientist, Anne McLaren. Anne McLaren was a pioneering British scientist who studied how embryos develop. Her research helped lead to the development of in-vitro fertilisation, IVF, the technology that has enabled thousands of couples to have children. Anne McLaren was born in London on 26 April, 1927, and studied zoology at the University of Oxford, before conducting postgraduate research under two of the most prominent biologists of the time, J.B.S. Haldane and Peter Medawar. In the 1950s, McLaren began focusing on developmental biology, focusing on mice. In 1958, she and John Biggers published a landmark paper in the journal Nature. They had successfully grown mouse embryos in vitro, that is, in lab equipment. The embryos were then transferred into the wombs of female mice, where they developed into a healthy litter. This experiment was a vital proof of principle. It showed that it was possible to mix sperm and eggs outside the mother's body and create a healthy embryo, which could then grow to term. 20 years later, IVF was used successfully in humans for the first time. In 1978, Louise Brown became the first person to be born after being conceived in vitro. She became world famous as the first test tube baby. Since then, IVF technology has been improved dramatically, and it is now used in many countries. Newer methods use stem cells and fewer drugs, and more older women are now able to have babies. Meanwhile, Anne McLaren had continued her research into development and fertility. In more recent years, IVF has even been offered to young women struggling to conceive, in cultures where they are required to bear children. In 1991, Anne McLaren became the Foreign Secretary of the United Kingdom's Royal Society, the oldest scientific body in the world. She was the first woman to ever hold an office in the society, which at the time was 331 years old. Anne McLaren died on 7 July, 2007, in a car crash, which also killed her ex-husband, Donald Mitchie. Thank you all for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe to Footprints for more videos.